Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to be looking at some Halloween costumes and accessories from Xpluswear. I've done a lot of videos on Xpluswear in the past, including last year I also did a Halloween costume try on. If you want to go ahead and watch that video, I'll link it up here somewhere for you guys, as I think a lot of these costumes are still available. I think you might be pushing it a little bit though to get them in time for Halloween, because they do take a couple of weeks to arrive. I'm really sorry for that. I feel like I should have done this video a lot earlier than now, but it's always nice to get into the Halloween sort of spirit on my channel and just have a little chit chat with you guys about some Halloween costumes. And who knows, I might give you guys some ideas on your own Halloween costume, because it's not exactly Halloween yet, so you've got plenty of time to work out your Halloween costume for the 31st. I just want to be completely transparent with you guys and let you guys know that this is a gifted collaboration with Xpluswear. So they did gift me all of these Halloween costumes and accessories. But as always, this does not influence my thoughts and feelings about any of the items that I'm going to be showing you guys today. I'm going to be remaining completely unbiased and honest with this review. I'm a big fan of Xpluswear because their sizing is very generous, they're a very inclusive brand, very plus size friendly, and I'm just really happy to be doing another video with them. It's been a while and I'm just excited to show you guys everything that I've got, so let's get right into it. Before I go ahead and talk to you in more detail about this Cruella costume, I just want to let you guys know that all the clothing I have to review from Xpluswear today are all in a size 3XL, and I'm usually a size UK 22 to 24. We're starting off strong with this Cruella costume. I am so impressed with the overall aesthetic of it, as well as the fit of it as well. I've had some trouble gauging my size at Xpluswear over the last couple of years because their sizing seems to be a little bit more generous compared to other clothing stores, which just shows how inclusive they are when it comes to offering bigger sizes. I've also dealt with weight fluctuations over the last year or so I've sort of been in between sizes for a while, but that all seems to have settled down for now, and a 3XL at Xpluswear fits me comfortably. This particular item has no stretch or elasticity to it, so making sure you go for the correct size is really important to ensure the best fit. The size chart seems to be really accurate in working this out, so as long as you have your bust, waist and hips measurement, you are good to go. This is the absolute perfect costume to go for if you're looking to create a plus size rendition of Cruella. It is just one dress but has so many different design aspects to it. The Dalmatian print on one side and plain black colour on the other in a jacket formation really adds such a stark contrast against the bright red ruffle skirt. And that skirt contains one layer of mesh material and then another layer of satin feel material to give a more luxurious look to the overall costume. The mesh layer also gives the appearance of a petticoat and helps flare out the skirt from the waist of the dress. There is some button enclosures at the front of the dress that can be undone or left done up depending on how easy it is to get over your bust. As someone slightly on the bigger busted side, I could slip this on over my head easily, which makes this a simple costume to navigate, no faffing about needed. But those button enclosures are there if you need a little extra room to help you into the costume, as well as a zip enclosure up one side of the dress, which is pretty stiff, so make sure you go in with a light hand when you undo it. The costume also comes with a diagonal satin red sash with a gold chain running through it, which I think is such an awesome finishing accessory to pair with the dress as well. The length of this was perfect for how tall I am as well. I am 5'1" and the dress stops just above my knees, which creates a flattering shape for my body shape and height. I've already put this costume together with a Cruella styled wig, red gloves and red boots, and I was obsessed with the end result. And as someone who can no longer wear makeup due to ongoing health issues, a costume like this requires no extravagant makeup to look the part. This next costume we have is a witch's costume. Well, at least to me it looks like a witch's costume. It reminds me of Agatha Harkness from WandaVision and now Agatha All Along. You'll know what I'm talking about if you've been tuning into the series recently on Disney+. It is an all-in-one piece jumpsuit, which is a very different style of clothing to what I would normally go for, as I'm never usually sure if long jumpsuits like these suit me, but I'm pleasantly surprised at the fit of this. Unlike the previous costume, this does have a decent amount of stretch in the sparkly purple part of the costume, as it's a different kind of material. I'm not really sure what you call the fabric, but it's a rough, stretchy material that is thankfully lined on the inside with a black smooth fabric, so you don't have to feel what I would imagine to be itchy material if it was sitting directly against your skin. Similar to our Cruella costume, this has a lot of different design aspects and embellishments built into just one item of clothing. It has a thick flat stud opening with leather lines across the bust, which isn't too large of an opening to reveal the full coverage black bra that I wore underneath just in case it did end up showing through. It has a thick leather choker built into it that can be enclosed with 2 buttons at the back of the neck, and I won't lie, this did feel a little claustrophobic on me as someone with quite a short neck and a double chin, but I cannot deny how cool it looks though. I thought the choker would look stupid on me, but somehow it works. The jumpsuit has a cold shoulder design with lace pattern sleeves that add some elegancy to the costume, which is why I would lean towards this being more of a glam witch kind of costume. The sleeves have small black thumb hooks at the end, which seems a little random because they just keep slipping off, but the idea was definitely there. Attached to the back of the waist on the jumpsuit, there is a black mesh and a black lace material that flows down as a low cape, which again really adds to the elegancy and uniqueness of the overall look. The jumpsuit contains a zip enclosure at the back of it, and I think you'll definitely need the help of a friend to get you in and out of this because I definitely did. It's not something that is easy to navigate by yourself as the zip is small and fiddly. I was initially worried about the length of the jumpsuit as I'm quite short, but I was pleasantly surprised as it only hooks under my heels slightly and the length of the legs wasn't nearly as long as I expected them to be. The costume comes with a separate leather belt that has multiple tightening settings on it that fits perfectly through the 2 belt loops provided. The costume looks great with the belt attached to it, but if you prefer it without, it still looks just as good. Overall, this is a costume that really took me by surprise because it's a little different to what I would normally go for, but I ended up absolutely loving it. I was obsessed with the final pictures of the overall costume, which I ended up pairing with my back pattern boots. Such a simple look that again does not require any extravagant makeup to look effective. Now we're on to the last costume of this haul, and it's this ghost design dress. This dress has an incredibly stretchy and forgiving material which makes it super comfortable to have on. The main part of the dress has that stretchy lycra material, whereas the arms have a see-through mesh material with thumb holes at the sleeves. The dress also has built-in bat wings attached to the sleeves, so whenever you lift your arms up, the wings can be seen. I think this adds such a unique addition to the overall dress and really contributes to the spooky design. I also love how the dress has a sharp and blunt zigzag hem. It sort of makes the dress look more the part as it looks fashionably ripped and has that traditional cartoon ghost look. There's a couple of things that I'm not loving about this costume though, which is a slight shame. One of the first things that I'm not happy with is how see-through it is. I wanted to pair this dress with fishnet tights, but the outline of them as well as my underwear could be seen through the dress, and in the finishing photos I ended up smoothing the lines out with an editing tool, which I don't normally like to do, but I really think the fact that you could clearly see the outlines of everything underneath ruined the overall look. I think if the dress had a thicker material, this wouldn't have been such a problem. Another thing that I didn't really like was the hood. It seems a little bit of an afterthought design-wise and doesn't seem to have enough neck room to be used as a hood effectively. Lifting up the hood to go over the top of your head ends up lifting the entire dress up at the back, taking away its full coverage over the bum area. I was actually laughing at myself when editing the footage of me trying on the hood because I just looked super silly, and I think the costume looks perfectly fine without the hood, and overall it just wasn't very practical. Compared to the previous costumes that we looked at here today, this one is probably the most simplistic, and I definitely do love the concept of it. It fits well and it's comfortable. It's just a shame about how see-through it is and that the hood didn't really fit with the overall look. Now we're on to an accessory to finish off this Halloween themed clothing haul for Xpluswear, and that is these pumpkin stockings. I fell in love with how cute these looked with the cute little pumpkin plush at the knee of the stockings, so unbelievably adorable. The stockings are definitely plus size friendly, they are super stretchy and I found them easy to slip on over my calves. They are one size fits most and they were definitely created with plus size people in mind. You can get these in all sorts of different colours, but I went for orange and black as that colour combination is one of my favourite when it comes to Halloween themes. I think I've said this before on my channel, but I absolutely love pumpkin themed items at Halloween. I just think they're so cutesy and fit into my sort of style. There are endless styling possibilities with these, especially if you have orange and black items in your wardrobe already. And these are an accessory that you can incorporate into everyday outfits as well, not just costumes. So that's everything that I've got to show you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please remember to give it a big thumbs up because it really does help out my YouTube channel. And if you're interested in plus size fashion or body positivity content, then remember to subscribe to my channel because that is everything that I do here. And if you're interested in anything that I reviewed in today's video, I'll be linking everything in the description box below for you guys. And if you want to get yourself a discount off your next order with Xpluswear, Xpluswear, then go ahead and use my code. It'll be on the screen for you guys right now. If you want to check out any of my other social medias, including TikTok, Instagram, Facebook or Snapchat, there'll be a link to my link tree in the caption below for you guys as well if you want to check out any of those. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!